We're in the kitchen this morning, not playing with toys, but mixing up drinks with one of our neighbors down the road here in Sodo. Westland is a world-renowned American single malt whiskey distillery celebrated for crafting exceptional whiskeys that embody the spirit of the Pacific Northwest. Joining me now is Jenna Sagmoen.
Sagmoen, yeah.
See, I should have asked you that before we got started here. Well, I am so glad that you're here, and I'm excited to see what we're making with these delicious whiskeys. I was on the website last night, and I just think it's so neat how there's this pioneering frontier spirit in all of this, right?
Absolutely, yes. And today I brought our flagship whiskey. So this is the most accessible whiskey you're going to be able to find. We make it year-round, and it just does so fantastically in cocktails. So I'm going to feature it in 3 today.
All right, perfect. Well, let's get started.
Okay.
Let's make something.
Yeah. So the inspiration, especially for this first one, I thought, like, what's really simple for the holidays? What are you already going to have in your kitchen, and especially around Thanksgiving? I think I'm making apple pie, right? I have maple syrup in the background. I have lots of citrus and oranges. So I'm just going to be throwing those together.
I absolutely have all these things.
Yes.
I'm so proud of myself.
Oh my God, you're gonna
right
make it when you get home today. I love it.
Cool.
So we're just gonna start putting stuff together, and this one we're gonna be using a shaker bottle because I'm gonna be adding ice and giving it a good shake at the end. Yep, this one's called the Westland Winter Crisp. Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna be doing is we're actually gonna be measuring out a little bit of the spirits first. So this one, the whiskey is in the forefront. So we're gonna be adding about 1.5 ounces.
You really want to taste that whiskey in this drink.
Yes, and it's still pretty balanced though. So if like old fashions or Manhattans are a little intimidating for you, and you're too whiskey forward, this one's pretty balanced because you have that apple in there, and it shines through for sure. So we're gonna get that whiskey in there. Maple syrup. Now I know it sounds like this is gonna be a sweet one, but we're only adding about a teaspoon, about 1/3 of an ounce. So just a little bit. Again, it's supposed to be more in the background. If you want it sweeter, right, you can always add more on top if you want to and stir that in. It's gonna be great. And especially with the glasses, if you can put this in the freezer beforehand to get it nice and chilled. I know, it's my favorite. If you can get that nice and chilled, it's just going to keep that drink colder for longer. So I'm definitely a big fan of that. So apples, okay, we don't need a lot. We're actually going to be muddling it. So if you have a muddler on hand,
I love muddling
that is handy. Yep,
that's like my favorite thing.
And really, we're just using about 1/2 apple, so it's not a lot. And so I like kind of just chopping it up beforehand in little small kind of slices. If you have a nice blender at home and you have something like a cheesecloth, you can put this in the blender, make basically applesauce looking things, and then you can use that cheesecloth to squeeze out the juice. So we're basically just getting like fresh pressed apple juice, which for me that's that's my childhood right there. Yeah, this is a Honeycrisp apple. It's, again, if all you have is apple cider like in a container at home from the store,
you can throw a little
it's gonna work, but I think fresh is better.
Oh, I'm here for that. Okay, so how much the whole apple?
This is about 1/2 an apple. Yeah. So we're just gonna put that straight into here. Okay. And I'm going to add the nutmeg too before we get muddling. So if you have fresh, if all you have is kind of the powder, that's fine. But if you have a nice grit, it's very aromatic. It just smells delicious,
I agree.
right?
I feel like fresh is always best. It just makes that difference. And I never really realized that until I actually started hosting the show. Yeah. And realizing
that's divine right there.
Oh, that's so good.
And again, it's that apple pie, right? So we're not adding a lot. Just do a good grate for about like 5 seconds or 10 seconds.
Do you want me to muddle this? Will you?
If you'd like to.
I like to muddle things.
So again,
and let me tell you, it's not easy to, wait a minute, maybe I changed my mind. It is not easy to muddle apples.
Apples are a little rough, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, we're just trying to squeeze some good juice in there.
Clearly I am not.
I've been practicing, it's all good. So, and this is definitely like a heavier one, but you can already tell that juice in there. It's nice, and you can smell it. It's just delicious. So if you're trying to make a larger batch, let's say you're trying to pre-batch this for friends and family coming over for the holidays, and you're like, oh, I'm going to be making like 10 of these. I don't think I want to be like muddling like 5 apples. Then use that blender approach. And I apologize, I don't have a cheesecloth. Yeah, cheesecloths are super easy to find. You know, go to Bed Bath & Beyond or somewhere, get it for $5. You're fine. So, yep. So that's going to look actually pretty good right there. Okay.
All right.
How's that look? Yep.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. Again, if you have more time, you can definitely get in there and try to get a little bit more of that juice out of there. But the finer that you dice it, the better, because then the less work that you're going to have to deal with.
Okay. So now everything's already in there mixed together, and now you just pour?
Yeah. So we're going to add ice in there because we want to chill it.
That's right.
Yeah. We're going to add.
Cold. I mean, I'll eat it. I'll drink it at any temperature, but
no, that's all good. So we're going to fill this up. And the more ice, the better, because if I'm only adding a few cubes in there, it's just going to melt like way too fast, and it's going to dilute the cocktail rather than just cool it.
Got it.
And we really just want to chill it down. So this is
so more ice so that it's not, because of just basic science where the more ice you have, the colder that the whole group is going to be.
Yes, and it's not going to dilute as fast. So it's going to need a little while. We're going to give it a good shake for about 10 seconds. Okay.
Hear that shaking? Okay.
Yeah, it's not too loud.
So while I try this, I'm going to have you get started on the next cocktail so we can try that one as well.
Yes, so this one just needs one garnish on top.
Ooh, look at that. It's beautiful.
And kind of give it a shake a few times because that apple that's still in there might be clogging. We don't want to hold this straight upside down, but you can kind of shake it around. We're getting a little bit in there.
All right. And then how do you garnish it?
So we're going to take an orange, and if we're going to take, excuse me, this peel here, and we're going to add some of these oils too. So I like peeling it right over the glass because you can see that
get the oils.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then when we're done, we'll put that there. You're just going to take it in a nice squeeze. Okay, you can see the oils.
I can see the oils.
Yep. And I like getting it around the rim as well. And again, you can just kind of like
roll it up and stick it
up there. And I just like putting it directly in the drink because then it's going to keep releasing those oils as you drink it. How is that?
Oh, that smells amazing. Okay, let me try this. Oh, that's good. You know what? When you said it was going to be whiskey forward, I was like, am I going to like? No, this is beautiful.
No, pretty balanced, right?
It's just, it lets you savor the flavor. I love that. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right, let's get started with this one before we run out of time.
Yes, no worries. So we're going to add this over here a little bit. So the next one, again, I'm thinking more kind of around the holidays in December. What do I have always in my house? I have cranberry juice, which I have right here. Okay, I think of like maybe those kind of fresh cranberries. If you need something to do, this is a great way to use as like a garnish. Fresh cranberries definitely are pretty potent, so I just like going to get to the store. And it's really important. Try to get pure cranberry juice too, because if there's other fruit in there, it might not taste the same. But again, we're going to be taking,
Do we need ice in this?
Yes, if you actually want to fill that
up.
I'll get the ice. Let's do it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm actually going to start while you get the ice of peeling or kind of cutting up this lime because we're going to be using about half of a lime. It's going to be about half an ounce or so.
I can't be bothered with the tongs. All right.
Perfect. So we're going to just we're going to keep this simple. We're going to take this and we're actually going to just squeeze it directly in here. Yep.
All righty.
Watch out for
possible spray.
For lime everywhere. And again, this is a decent sized lime too. So if you want to measure it out, but I feel like I've actually gone through enough limes where you can kind of eyeball it and know that like, that's going to be good enough. So, and the citrus really, it's not going to like necessarily taste like lime, but it really brightens it up.
Right.
So, so on this, we're actually going to be taking another 1.5 ounces. So all 3 cocktails have the same amount of whiskey, easy to remember. Okay, and this cocktail is called Berry and Bliss. Okay. Perfect for the holidays. And add that straight in.
Oh, that looks good. And then you just add this?
Yep, the cranberry juice. So it's a 1-for-1 ratio. So again, the cranberry juice is going to be pretty balanced and still pretty dominant with the whiskey, but it's not going to be like overkill. Okay. And then you're going to add the ginger ale. Yes, so we're going to actually, I'll switch it. We'll have you help add that on top. I have to stop you because we're actually out of time. Oh, no. But we're going to have all these recipes that this one we're going to finish up. She's going to share this one over here. This is the chocolate one that was going to be with espresso. Yeah, it's a take on an espresso martini. So it's got cold brew, it's got chocolate liqueur, and our whiskey in it. So many delicious drinks. And of course, you can find the recipes on our website, or you can just text the word recipe to 206-448-4545 and we'll send a link straight to your phone. But in the